Are you familiar with Amica cream?
What is it?
Amica?
Amica?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Do you know what type of foundation Ms. Heard uses?
No.
Do you know what type of concealer Ms. Heard uses?
No.
Do you know what type of tint Ms. Heard uses?
Hell no.
I have no clue.
Do you know what types of powders Ms. Heard uses?
Can you tell me what type of makeup Amber Heard was wearing in any of those videos?
No, I can't tell you.
Come on,
I
man.
didn't even know she was wearing any lipstick.
Can you
I
tell
don't
me?
know.
No.
Do you know whether she had applied any Amica cream that morning to her face?
No.
Do you know whether she had applied any concealer to her face that morning?
No.
Do you know whether she had applied any foundation that morning?
No.
Do you know whether she had applied any tint that morning?
No.
Do you know whether she had applied any powder that morning?
No.
And then the later time that you saw them that day, they were going out. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you know whether Amber had any Amica cream on that day?
Bro, what the hell that shit
No.
is?
I don't know.
And I'll try to make this faster. Do you know whether Amber was wearing concealer, foundation, powder, or tint that day?
Oh, please.
I don't know.
Okay. Again, do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
They're just trying to throw him off with that weird shit, whatever that is.
Sir, if you must answer the
I'm sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry.
Thank
sorry.
you, sir.
Yeah, no.
I think I can finish it up if you give
Okay,
me
sure,
5 or 10
sure.
more
No,
minutes.
that's well.
Maybe
It's lunch break.
Maybe less.
Okay, all right. I'll
Thank
hold
you.
you to that. Okay.
So, Mr. Bruce, I just want to make sure that I understand. Do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream? I take it that you would regularly kiss Amber on the cheek when you used to say hello and to say
Oh,
goodbye?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
And tell us how you did that.
Objection,
Could you
Your
show
Honor.
us how you did that?
Show us.
Which time?
Yeah.
Regularly?
Demonstrate for us, sir.
Did you have a different way of kissing her on the cheek?
How do you
different
kiss?
times? Or did you have a general way that you would greet or say goodbye to Amber with kisses?
Regular, it's a regular, you give a peck on the cheek, or, like you just touch cheeks.
Did you kiss the cheek?
And
Okay.
that's that.
Or was
So
it cheek to cheek?
It's a pretty soft, it's kind of like almost a superficial one, or is it a really hard one on the cheek?
Yeah, hard or soft?
No.
Tell
it's, you kiss someone on the side of the cheek. I don't know, pressure-wise, what kind of talk is there?
Bro,
I mean,
this
is
is
it
fucking-
just one of these little pecks, or is it much harder?
No, it's a regular. You touch, you touch and boink, and that's that.
So you think it was pretty hard? You peck her on the cheek pretty hard every time?
Maybe you beat her too.
Objection, Your Honor.
Huh?
No,
Maybe you
I'll
abused her.
sustain the objection if you want
Maybe we need to charge you too.
You also showed that you did one like this. Did you ever do a two kiss when you greeted Amber?
Bro, this is crazy, man. I don't know
No,
what's
I'm
going
not European. I'm from Brooklyn.
No.
No, you give.
You testified already. You're pretty angry with Ms. Heard, right?
When?
I wrote it down that you
Oh,
were...
about the phony pictures that were taken and put in tabloids, and about the fake narrative, about and the way she's trying to got a fraudulent DV claim to extort and blackmail a man. That kind of got me
Pretty angry with it.
frustrated, confused, angry, upset. Yes, which is why I said the best thing for us to do is not to talk to each other.
Okay. Damn! And if, in fact, Mr. Depp, who has engaged in enormous rage and domestic abuse and violence of Amber over a period of time that you wouldn't know about, then maybe it's time for him to take responsibility, don't you think?
Objection, Your Honor.
So she's trying to
What's the
flip it.
objection? Speculation, lack of foundation, relevance. Speculation.
He just went off on this rant and rave about assuming that she's...
You asked a question.
I didn't ask a question that launched that.
I'm going to sustain the objection.
Okay,
All right, next question.
Do you ever remember Mr. Depp referring to Amber with the term cunt?
Oh,
Like to her face?
No, to you, calling her a cunt to you.
Maybe in a text.
All right. Did he do it more than once in a text?
I would have no recollection of that. I mean, he's called me a cunt in a text. So, I mean, it could be. I don't know how many
Cunts.
texts.
We don't know how many
If there's
cunts.
something specific, if you could show me a text, that would be a different story.
And Mr. Depp was trying to urinate in the foyer, wasn't he?
No.
Mr. Depp had his penis out of his pants,
Objection.
didn't he?
I think I would remember
Relevance.
seeing Mr. Depp penis.
I'll allow